I'm Holly with La Bella Vito Farm. We are a 5-acre family farm located in Loomis, California. We are in Zone 9B and we practice sustainable gardening techniques. We raise fainting goats, we raise hogs and chickens for meat and eggs, and we also are starting a flower farm this year. This is our first year with a flower farm. Today we are out here in our veggie garden beds. We are going to do some cleanup in them. We're going to plant some onion starts that I got that I'm a little late planting. They're a little dried out. I'm hoping that they won't die. We're going to plant some beet seeds and some other early spring veggies. So this bed we are going to clean out. This bed, you can see I already started onions in it, but we are going to finish it out, fill the rest of it in. The guinea hens have been digging in it, it looks like, so they've dug some holes in it. But we're going to clean out all the weeds, clean out between the onions, add some fresh dirt to it, and then we're going to do the same. This is our potato bed, so I don't think we're going to plant anything in there. But then we're going to do the same for this bed and that bed over there. So I bought onion starts from somebody. You can plant onions from seed, but onions are a biennial, which means the first year that you plant them from seed, you won't get a bulb from them. They have to do that the second year. So to save that step, I bought the onion starts. Like I said, these are kind of dried out, but I think they might still be okay. They're still green on the top. They are, onions can store like this, and I had them in my refrigerator, so I hope they're going to be okay, and this is not going to be a futile effort, but I need to get them in the ground because I just haven't had time to do it. So we're just going to go ahead, get them in here and see what happens. But first we need to clean out the bed. There's tons of weeds in this bed. You can see that the grass seeds have taken over. We have pastures all around us that are not mowed, and so we get lots of grass seeds here. So go through, get the beds cleaned out, get them planted, replace ones that look like they're not doing well in here. Onions you plant about 4 inches apart. You can plant them closer together if you want to use them for green onions. And I might do that today just so that I don't take up my whole bed space. These ones I planted, these ones that are in this bed, I planted in October, November? I can't remember. December? I don't know. I can't remember when I planted them. They planted them in the fall last year. So they've overwintered in here, just slowly growing, and they'll start to take off now that it's starting to get warm. In our zone, we're a little bit late for getting onions. We're like right on the border of being able to get them planted. This is about the last time. They like the cool soil. Otherwise they start to bolt. So as you watch me, you'll notice that some of the weeds I'm taking, I'm going to put them in my my bucket because these are stinging nettle, and although I don't do anything with them, I have a friend that makes tea out of them, so I harvest them for her, and then she has it's called the Crunchy Co-op. It's a local business here in Placer County, and she makes elderberry tea, and she makes I think she said she was going to make this for an allergy supplement. Use a stinging nettle for that. So I'm going to save those for her. And I've got more growing in the cut flower garden. So I figured one man's trash is another man's treasure, right? I hate stinging nettle. It burns when you touch it. But I've got to pull it out anyway. So I might as well give it to somebody that could do something useful with it. Because I practice organic gardening techniques, she likes having the organic stinging nettle, which is harder to find. So I'm not certified organic. We aren't certified. That's a lot of paperwork and testing to be certified. And where we live, it used to be orchards and a lot of farmlands. And so there's I don't know that. I mean, we haven't had the soil tested for it, but rumor has it there's lots of arsenic around here in the soil. Even if, which that seems ironic, but which is the part of the reason I put my veggies in raised beds. But we don't do anything organic, and the orchards were here. I mean, our house has been here for 50 years, and the orchards weren't here, so it's been a long time. You're just not contributing anything to the. Looks like one of my water lines got pulled out, and I don't know where it is, which is weird. I don't know why it would have disappeared, but we're missing a water line here. So again, I'm just going to dig a trench, try to get it as straight as I can since I don't have a water line to follow, and just put in the onions 4 inches apart approximately. Okay, now we're going to move on to the second bed. This bed, the soil is pretty old because it was not, I did not refresh it. That bed I refreshed the soil in it last fall when I planted those onions. So we're going to add a bag of raised bed mix to this. Look at this thing. This is the pupa of a sphinx moth. You can see it's starting to move. This is kind of gross. This is what tomato hornworms come from. So sphinx moths are great for pollinators, but they're worms. The caterpillar version of them eat your tomatoes. And then they lay their eggs in the soil, and then they create these. No, this is a hornworm that turns into a butterfly. So I'm going to feed this to the chickens. The chickens love these, and I don't. I don't like them with my tomatoes. Last year I buried the water lines in this bed, so I'm digging them out. I didn't like them being buried because we have water issues here and we have water pressure issues, I can't tell if stuff's getting watered. So I'm digging them out this year, which these are tomato roots. But we're digging out the water lines and we're not going to have them below the ground. This is not enough soil to refill this bed, but for now it will be fine. It's just going to refresh the nutrients in the soil, and then for the onions. And then when I'm done with the onions and I'm planting other stuff in here, I'll add more. I think my kids got home.